So today we are still going to do a treat, but it's going to be more like a vlog style video. Lord willing and schedule permitting, we're going to be going to a Christmas parade this evening, and I thought we'd bring y'all along for that because I know that people enjoy seeing them. I like having them for memories, all of that stuff. I have a small handful of friends here that don't get to get out much, and they always enjoy seeing the things that we do, especially like the parades and like the things like that. So I figured we'd take you along. I'm going to be sitting down and having a little chat in a little bit just about some things, but of course I got some stuff to do before I can do that, and I wanted to go ahead and get this part of the video over with so that, you know, the kids could just have at it, and the dogs, you'll see why in a minute. But I want to share this part. I've got to go out and get a little bit of cleaning. I'm going to go out and refresh the chicken coop anyways, and that means afterwards I have to take a shower, and then we'll sit down and have a little chat, make our treat, and then it'll probably be about time to get ready, or close to it, depending on how long everything takes to go to the parade. It's not our normal parade. We have one of the ones that we usually go to is tomorrow, and then the other one that we go to is next weekend. This one we've never been to, but I've seen it and it looks like it might be good. Even if it's not, we can at least say we tried, as long as we get to. But we'll get back to that later. But I'm going to spin you around and show you something. We got a very special gift from a very special friend here. If you're ever in the comments, you will probably see her quite often. Her name is Shelby. She means a lot to me. She's not just, most of my YouTube friends are beyond YouTube friends, because that's just the kind of person I am. I love people and I accept people everywhere, so she is definitely one that is more than a YouTube friend. Nobody has to ever send me nothing. Don't think I'm showing it because I want people to send me stuff or anything like that. I just like to give credit where credit is due, and I know that sometimes people appreciate seeing it on here if they are the ones that gave it to me. And I will never take for granted somebody spending time, effort, and money on me. Any of those, they all mean the same. But I want to spin you around and show you what she sent. Oh, and that being said, about the you don't have to send me nothing, if you're sending out Christmas cards this year and you would like to send us one, we would definitely love to have that. I will put our P.O. box right here. We really enjoy Christmas cards. We got a whole bunch last year. I think, yeah, last year is the year I made the P.O. box. But yeah, we love Christmas cards, so if you want to send us one of those, you are more than welcome to do that. But I'm going to flip you around and show you what Shelby sent us. Alright, so here is what she sent us. As you can tell, a couple of them are already been tore into. I got these yesterday. I hid them though, so the kids couldn't eat them all before I got to show it on the video, because she had mentioned that, you know, things would be coming separately. So we got these yesterday, but before John went to work, I asked him if he wanted one. So of course everybody tried them. These are delicious. I ate one of these. So stinking good. And then the other kids just, I don't know, they ate a couple apiece. So she sent us these, and she said she had the kids in mind, which was a very super sweet, and she hit the nail right on the head because they really liked these. She even thought of the dogs, which meant a lot as well. She's a dog lover, animal lover, just like we are. So this was super special, and Wendy went ahead and gave the dogs one of these as well. I think we mentioned that we might use these as the dog's little advent calendar, and I thought that was a cute idea. Every day when the kids open theirs, we can give these to the puppers, so we might put these over there where their advent calendar is. And then she also sent these, which we haven't tried yet, but I can guarantee they're going to be delicious, because anything Ghirardelli is delicious, and these are white chocolate sugar cookie. So excited about these. I'll probably eat one of these in a little bit. And then she sent this, which is absolutely stunning. It is so pretty. It's so pretty. It's one of those things I don't even know if I want to write in it, because I don't want to ruin it. But it was very much needed. It was a perfect reminder right at a time when I could use the reminding. So this is the outside of it. And the notebook does come out, and that makes it, I think, better in my opinion, because you can buy like the refills for it, I'm assuming. I don't know, but I'm sure you can. And then, you know, you could put another one in here. But this is so nice. And it comes with the little ink pen as well. I am so excited about this. It is just beautiful. So I know I've already told you like 2 or 3 times now, but thank you so much, Shelby, for sending this. My face is flushed because I took a nice hot shower. I took my time and then I blow dried my hair, and so I guess I got a little bit too hot. But we are going to, I want to show you Wendy's room on here. I know I've done a whole video on it on the other channel, but I figured some people don't like to watch that kind of stuff, and that's fine. But I am going to include that really quickly. She's made it more into her home now anyways. The night that we got it finished, and I wanted to film it, you know, before she put her little personal touches of like her posters and stuff. Yes, that thing is driving me insane. I'm so close to just getting brave enough to get on a ladder, which we don't have. That's the main problem, but like a step ladder, and trying my best just to get it down because it's starting to drive me insane. But hopefully John brings a ladder home and he can take care of that because it's starting to really get on my nerves. Or I might see if he can get on the step ladder, because if I could reach it from a step ladder, he could reach it. But last night I was just like frustrated from just life, and I kept hearing that, and I just imagined getting up there and just knocking it down with a broom. I couldn't do that because it would actually break it, and that's not nice, but I wanted to. But yeah, but we're gonna take you in here and show, oh, what I was saying, welcome to my head. When we first got it done, I wanted to film it before she put up all of her posters and stuff, and she was telling Lily that it just, I guess it seemed, it wasn't comfortable. It wasn't like her room. She said it felt more like a magazine insert or something. So she put her posters up yesterday. We're gonna go in here and I'm gonna show you her room, and then we're gonna make our treat, and then we'll talk a little bit, or we're gonna do those things nonetheless, and then we'll be going to the parade tonight. Let's go see Wendy's room. You can look out the window. Yeah. You can see some of Jonathan's artwork. We didn't, he had done it with glow in the dark paint, and I didn't think nothing about it not covering it, and it didn't cover it, and Wendy said it's fine, so we left it. If she decides it gets on her nerves or she doesn't want it, John said we could just scrape it off, but she said it's fine for now, so we left it. And she got her hamster over here, Neo, all of her little trinkets and books. And then some of her posters, which that's where, when we buy her a TV, that's where her TV will go. But you had done a really good job. I like the symmetry of it. It's a good idea, sis.
But I already know how they'll go, so it'll make it easy.
Yeah. See, you can't put walls. You can't put posters on this wall. Yeah. But we're gonna put her TV right here when she gets one. And then we got these vines from Amazon. This little doodad right here came from Five Below. And I got her little W from Amazon. She was like hardly any help when it comes to decorating. She did pick out the vines, but I just found some stuff that I thought she would like. And then we got her some throw pillows, which I just bought the cases for her. Bed set we all got from, why did I say that? She got it from Bargain Hunt. It's really not a bed set. She just liked this comforter. I think it was Target brand, wasn't it? She got a comforter. She got the fitted sheet and whatever. And then I bought her a bed skirt that was light gray from Amazon. But then she got another one of these over here because she's got a ton of stuffed animals. That's not even all of them. This box down here was her first birthday present from her aunt. And it says her name on top, but she uses it right now for storage of stuffed animals. I think she's got extra blankets. Yeah. And then
just like other toys that I want to keep.
She's got, yeah, she's got her turtle here, and then her whatever lizard. What is it?
Crested gecko.
Crested gecko. And then this is some of her Hot Wheels. She collects them as well. Jonathan, Nolan, and Wendy all have a collection. Wendy's is the smallest one.
Most of them weren't put up.
But she's still got, yeah, she's still got more that we might put up later. There's we can find a place.
An entire tote full under my bed.
Is it?
Yeah.
And then I decided to paint the door gray and just run it on up from the bottom color. I actually like the way it looks. Jonathan will probably replace the door because this is the door that was that came with the double wide, I guess. So it's not the best door. The framing and stuff isn't, and John doesn't like it. So we're going to be replacing that eventually. Who knows when that'll happen. And then she's got her little sitting area over here. We have to get her, we're going to get her another bookshelf and put it right here. And she also was wanting a desk. So I'm not sure. We might have to move stuff around. And she's got her calendar. And then on this wall, you can't really put nothing because this is the closet door, and it, you know, shifts right here. But you can put your posters here.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, because they're flat, so they're not gonna hurt anything. But yeah, her room looks super cute. I also picked her out that chair. She was no help. Do you like the chair? You don't sit in it. It's
like I haven't even touched it yet, honestly.
It's cute, anyways. That's all that matters. All right, so we're gonna make our treat. It's another simple one, which we're doing a lot of simple ones. Come here. Come on. I could have just shared the little things we made this morning for breakfast because they was delicious, and it was like a first time. It was the first time of making those, and it was something I seen. What is her name? I know on Instagram it's J-Lo Donahue, and I know who she is. I watch her all the time. What is it? Anyways, I watched a short of hers yesterday, and she made like some sausage bite things, and I didn't even remember exactly what all she done, but I just kind of took it by memory kind of thing, you know, made my own thing. Made those this morning for brunch, I guess you would say. John left here yesterday morning at like 8 o'clock, 8:05. I think he was walking out the back door because it triggered the cameras. And he did not get home until this morning at 6. He was doing the first load went really well, and then the second load did not go as well. If they don't, concrete is weird. I mean, I don't know much about it, but concrete is weird, and if you just little tiny things can change it and mess with it. The second load did not go as planned, and it was too wet, and then it got cold, and I think it was like 30 degrees by 10 o'clock maybe. So he had a rough night, and he didn't get home until 6. I called him at 1 something because I didn't want to go to bed without him. Typically we're in bed by like 10:30. I'm gonna sleep by 10:30. And well, here lately it's been even earlier than that, maybe 10. And I hated the thought of going to bed without him while he was at work and me just home snugly in the bed. And then I also hated the thought of him not eating dinner. So I finally waited, and then at like 1:30, no, it was, I don't know. Anyways, about 1 o'clock, I finally called him, and I asked, you know, how much longer it was going to be. And he said probably 2 more hours. So we was looking at 3 o'clock, and I knew he wouldn't feel like eating by the time he got home anyways. Needed to get the kids in bed because they was still up because they hadn't seen him. Nolan hadn't seen him, and they always like watch TV together at night before they go to bed. So I got all the kids in bed. Me and Nolan watched a little bit of TV together just so that he still had that. And then we went to bed. Anyways, I laid awake for a while reading and stuff like that, and then I couldn't stay awake any longer. I went to sleep, ended up waking up at like 5 something, and he still wasn't here. And then it wasn't much longer, and he come home. So I thought he would just be off today because of that, but he slept. I got up at like 10 because the dogs was bothering him, which 10 is super late for me as well. And then I went out and took care of the animals, and when I came back in, he was awake and needed food. So I made a pretty decent breakfast. I made those whatever sausage bites, bacon, and made some eggs, and then he went to work. So yeah. Also this morning, one of our chickens, I went out and she had passed away, one of our silver laced Wyandottes. I looked in the coop, and she was laying on the bottom. She had, I guess, passed away in her sleep while she was roosting, and so that was not fun to deal with. But I checked her out. I didn't see nothing wrong with her. I'm not sure what happened to her. We had one that had like some eye issues. I think it started on Sunday. No, it started on Saturday. And then by Monday, she was fine. So I'm not sure if it kind of went with that. I got another one that I noticed is making a little bit of noises when she's breathing, so I boosted them with a bunch of vitamins. I used some spray, some poultry aid, hoping that, you know, it was just something with that one chicken. So yeah, I'm trying to not get emotional. I've already been like super on edge the last couple of days for just some personal things. Y'all know I'm pretty open, especially if it's just me. Like, I don't care, just to almost, I have pulled back a lot for just, well, a couple of reasons that I don't want to go into, but oh, there's only one reason really. But I have pulled back from even sharing mine, but definitely when it involves other people in the family or just other people in general, I typically don't share things. So I've not been 100%, and just the chicken, and then just the holidays being a little bit different. So we're gonna be okay. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and forget about this. I know usually if I come on here and try to talk and be open about stuff, especially if I'm not 100%, well, I'm very vulnerable. So I don't want to bring other people down and share sadness, especially this time of year, but I also don't want to be a fake either and, you know, come off as nothing's ever wrong, yada yada, because a lot of people give that illusion on YouTube, I think, and it's not fair to normal people, and we all are normal people in the end. So I think we're gonna go ahead and make the treat, that way it's out of the way. If we had time, the girls was wanting to do some shopping, not shopping because they don't have much money and it's Christmas, but down where the parade is, so we'll probably go down a little bit early, and we might bring you along, just depends on what goes on. But yeah, we're gonna make our treat and then we'll see where the day goes.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside. We gather around the fireplace, and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day.
I hope they're actually stickers up over the links. Where's the thing?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Is that
She
one?
lied.
It goes down through here.
There is actually.
I don't know exactly where it starts. I guessed that this was our first time ever coming to this parade, so we wasn't quite sure of the setup. We knew where it was at and all of that, but we wasn't quite sure of the setup. We did end up at the very front of it, like right where they was getting the line aligned and all of that. So we didn't have the best spot as far as like getting the full effect of the parade, and we missed the band, which is our favorite because it went like ahead of us. But it was a pretty good parade. The one that we go to the next night that you'll see most of, not all of, but most of a later different video, it's our absolute favorite. But this one was okay. If we do go back next year, which we might, we probably will, as long as it don't mess with, if it's not the same day as the other parade. We will make sure that we're more into town and not at the very beginning, but I hope that you can enjoy a little bit of the parade experience nonetheless, even if it's not the perfect spot or whatever. I mean, you might not even know that if I didn't tell you. You might see all the people in commotion going on right in front of us, but it was loaded with people. We got there and then we seen that on down it was just like loads of people, so we decided just to stay right where we was at and not fight with the traffic, the people, whatever, and it was okay. But just next year if we go, we'll try to get there earlier and get more in the middle of it.
Then you know it's Christmas when the snow starts to fall. Then you know it's Christmas for the children above all. Then you know it's Christmas 'cause Santa's on his way. We'll stand under the mistletoe, and then it's Christmas Day. The joyful times we witness forever stays with us. Soon Rudolph hears his whistle and gathers all his friends. When Santa in his missive wraps the final gift, you know it's time for Christmas for each and every one. Then you know it's Christmas when the snow starts to fall. And then you know it's Christmas.
They're pretty, ain't they? You like their outfits?
Snow starts to fall, and then you know it's Christmas for the children above all. And then you know it's Christmas 'cause Santa's on his way. We'll stand under the mistletoe, and then it's Christmas Day.
we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day.
Christmas lights are all around. I can see them now. It's like they spell your name. It's insane. Now we're back here once again. Holidays and cheer. But now I got my eye set on you. I'm not gonna play it safe. It's going down on Christmas Day. 'Cause I've been trying to tell you in every way. Yeah, I've been trying to show you, but somehow failed. I wanna have someone to hold. Walking through the falling snow. I've been trying to tell you in every way, but now I'll get it done. I'm not gonna wait. And right around the mistletoe, I'm gonna let my feelings show. Always got you on my mind, but I know this time you're on top of my list. Only wish. And as we decorate the tree, only you and me, I'll be making plans, make you understand. I'm not gonna play it safe. It's going down on Christmas Day.
So let's cut into this nougat. Now this was an experience. I've never made anything like this before, and so I wasn't quite sure about it. It's almost like a not super sweet but chewy fudge, I guess. But I've had nougat before, so but I wasn't quite sure about this, to be honest. I was just making it just because I thought somebody might enjoy seeing it, or just, might enjoy like the old-fashioned nougat. So I thought we would share that mostly for you all. This was actually pretty good. I think it needed more dots. I just used what little bit I had, and the whole recipe, which I only made half, called for 1.5 cups, and I was like, that's a lot. And I probably used half a cup in this entire thing. Yeah, I'd say it was about a half a cup, and I think it needed more. The parts with dots, when you bit into it, actually was delicious. It was like way better than just the normal old marshmallow nougat stuff. So if you do make this, make sure you add lots of dots. But John and Nolan liked this, and they ate quite a bit of it. So, it's a fun little treat. Definitely not my favorite, but it was cute and fun to make. But with that, that's going to be it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed hanging out with us, and we'll see you all tomorrow. As always, remember to show grace, be content, and live blessed. Bye, guys.